Hi everyone, this is Jim Schultz and I'm here to show you what the underside of my diorama called Longhorn Revolt looks like. And currently my diorama is up on its side on my workbench and nothing falls off because everything is attached. So let's get started. So the first thing we have is the switch which kicks off everything, and the 3-inch speaker. Everything plays in mono, so I just need the one speaker. And let me adjust the light here so we can see what's going on underneath. So underneath we have a speaker enclosure covered up with plywood. This just happens to be a piece of PVC piping, which I modified for an enclosure. The switch connects down to here to an Arduino computer. Arduino is a simple computer which costs like about 20 bucks on sale. And on top of that Arduino is a motor shield. And that happens to be a specialty item. You can have several different kinds. They make all kinds of shields for Arduinos. But this one happens to be a motor shield which controls our 4 motors. And our motors are, for the 1, the stock car, and 2, the cattle guy who is actually shaking his head up the pole. And these are both DC motors. And the guy in the barrel and the man up the pole happen to be servo motors. And they all connect down onto their respective areas within the motor shield. And there happens to be here on this particular motor shield 4 contacts for DC motors and 2 for servo motors, and there's also 1 for a stepper motor on here. So makes it kind of easy. This Arduino is attached to a second Arduino called this is just called a Arduino, and on top of it is a wave shield which generates the sound. The sound comes from this little SD card which has a regular wave file on it. And once you put it in there, go ahead and start playing. This is the volume control button, which I max out. And so that's, in a quick little video, that's the underneath side of everything. There's 2 computers with the respective shields on there, a motor shield and a wave shield, one for the controlling of 4 motors, and one for controlling of the sound, which hooks up to the speaker. And it all gets kicked off when the switch is pressed. So this little computer is always looking to see when the switch is pressed. And when it's pressed, it kicks off the routine and kicks off the sound at the same time. And that's about it. It's rather easy to code it. If you can copy and paste, you can code. Really, it just requires a Mac or a Windows machine, and you upload that program via the USB connector. Each one has a USB connector, and once you uploaded it, you can actually just run it. So, and that's a quick 3-minute video on how to, or actually what it looks like underneath the Longhorn Revolt diorama. All right, that's it. Thanks everybody. Bye bye.